Hello, hello, hello. OMG. Welcome back to my channel. So excited you are here. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. I appreciate you. It's Jody Dunn coming at you with a new weekly video. In this week's video, I'm going to be doing some deep cleaning and also a little bit of flower things. That, of course, is what excites me the most. But today, I am actually in my girls' bathroom, which you haven't seen a video of me in here in forever. But it needs a good deep cleaning, so I'm going to get in here and clean their tub and the tiles inside the tub. If you're not new to the channel, then you already know my girls are 15 and 13, so they are fully capable of cleaning their own bathroom, and for the most part, that is exactly what happens, which is why you don't see videos of me in here very often. However, they are also teenagers, so sometimes an area just needs a mother's deep cleaning. I don't know about you, but, well, I was going to say, when I was a teenager, I was definitely not good at deep cleaning, and my room was often messy. And I was going to say, you know, as a teenager, this is the look of their bathroom right now. It's not the worst, or their tub, which is what I plan on cleaning today. It's got some soap scum. It needs to be cleaned out. So I was going to say, when I was a teenager, I was not great at deep cleaning. As an adult, I'm still not that great at deep cleaning. I mean, I'm much, much better. However, cleaning is just one of those things that I am growing to gain more joy from as I go along. But it's not my favorite thing to do, but it still needs to be done. I think I get in here about once every 6 to 7 months is all, and just do kind of a mother's deep clean on it. So it had been about 6 months, so here I am. I just wanted to get their tub cleaned. I'm not going to do their vanity or their mirror or their sinks or, you know, any of that. They take care of that. The tool I am using, unfortunately, is no longer available to purchase, which is such a bummer because I love it so much. There are lots of different options on Amazon. Unfortunately, I don't know any of the brands. I haven't used them. I've bought a couple of them before on Amazon and had to return them because I didn't like the way they worked. So I wish I could link this one for you, but unfortunately I cannot, and I just won't link a product that I don't know works well. But it definitely makes cleaning the shower and tub way easier. But if you need a product like this, it's just called like a cordless electric spin brush. And I would just read the reviews on Amazon for the ones you find. Like I said, there are tons of them available. I just don't know any other brands except for this one here. And again, unfortunately, I cannot link it. If you're new and you just found me, I am so happy that you are here. Would you please say hello to me and let me know that you are new right down in the comment section? I would love to welcome you and say hello back to you. And if you're already subscribed, thanks so much for coming back to another video. I appreciate you so much. Definitely feel free to leave me a hello in the comments so that I can say hi back to you. Cleaning the tub and the shower is my least favorite chore to do. But I was kind of cooped up in the house on this day with some time, and so I just forced myself to get it done so that it was done. I would have much rather been outside working on the yard or something like that, but the weather did not permit that this week. Feel free to let me know what you have been working on this week. I would love to hear it. I always get inspired by your comments, and I love cheering you on. So are you decluttering? Are you spring cleaning? Are you out working in the yard, which is what I would rather be doing? Just feel free to leave it down in the comments if you would like to share it with me. So I had a comment from last week's video, and it was somebody very, very sweetly asking for an update on Viv's bowling, which I just thought was so incredibly kind. And I realized that I did not even give you guys an update on her bowling, which I've been sharing the whole season through. So I told you they made it to states. So we got to states, and they had to bowl 6 games, and the top 8 teams made it to the next round. And after 4 games, they were in 10th place, and it was not looking good. And their last 2 games, they flippin' blew it out of the water and moved from 10th to 6th. So they made it past the first cut, and then they did get knocked out the next round. But it was such a good run, and it was so darn exciting just to watch them. The boys' team, unfortunately, did not make it to states, but the girls' team did, and it was so exciting. So I'm sorry I forgot to give you an update, and if you were wondering, there you go. And thought I would share with you this little technical difficulty where my whole camera setup just fell right on over. My machine is blinking and running out of battery. So I'm going to finish up as much as I can right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and take a quick lunch break and let it charge. And hopefully it charges enough after lunch that I can finish up this tub and tile area. So now that bowling is over, tennis has started. So Viv went out for the tennis team. My battery did die, so I'm just going to rinse all this stuff off and go take a quick lunch break. So she's now in jazz and tennis. So we're, again, 5 days a week after school doing activities, which is so busy and totally fine. You know, I just have to brag on my girls for 1 second. They might not do the best job at deep cleaning their tub here. And that's why I have to come in every few months and do it. But they are both AB honor roll students at school, and just absolutely fantastic daughters, and involved in so many awesome things that, you know, keep them off of electronics and keep them out of trouble and get them active. And I just couldn't be prouder as a mom. Lunch break is over, and I'm going to finish out by doing the actual inside of the tub in about 2 minutes. And the lights started blinking again, so I'm hoping that I can finish it. I forgot to charge it after I used it to clean my shower last time. So I'm just going to, once I'm done, going to let it charge so it's all charged up. But I have a funny story to tell you. So one of Donna Jean's electives that she's taking this year is peer-to-peer. So she crosses over to the elementary school every single day and mentors an elementary child. And her child's name is Bradley, that she goes and helps every day. And Friday, when I picked her up from school, she was like, so today Bradley asked me, what is a payphone? We're just going to take a quick look at the before. Again, I mean, I haven't been in here to deep clean it in 6 months. So it wasn't as bad as I had anticipated it was going to be, but it definitely needed a good clean. And so I got in here and scrubbed it, and this is what it looks like now. Much, much better and much, much cleaner. So Donna Jean tells me, you know, Bradley needs to know what a payphone is for one of his vocabulary words. And I was like, were you able to answer that question? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, well, what did you tell him? And she goes, well, I told him it was a phone that you had to pay to use, like at a gas station. I was so proud of her that she knew it. So as I was cleaning the bathtub, the floor looked like it needed a good scrub as well. And then I started looking at like the woodwork and stuff. Although they mop in here, apparently they're just mopping with the doors open or closed and not seeing all the woodwork and not mopping the woodwork. So we're going to go ahead and just scrub this down as well while we are in here. I must have, or my husband must have, taught Donna Jean about what a payphone was. I'm sure we've probably taught both the girls, because I don't think they've ever even seen a payphone in real life, because there are no more payphones, at least not in our area. I don't even know if they exist anymore. So I was happy to hear that she was able to help her elementary mentee out with his vocabulary. That made me feel proud that she knew what a payphone was. And my girls always call those things, oh, back from the olden days. I'm like, yes, back from the olden days when we had to stop at the gas station to use a payphone if we needed to make a call. I actually this was on the radio recently when we were driving to school. I had to teach them about collect calls because they had no idea what a collect call was. I would tell her, this is really terrible, but let me know if you ever used to do this. Like if you needed to be picked up somewhere and you just had to call home real quick, you'd make a collect call. And when they'd say, Jody's on the line, do you accept this call? You'd yell into the phone real quick, I'm ready to be picked up. And then your mom would say, no, I don't accept the call. So I did this while the girls were at school, and when both girls got home from school, Donna Jean was like, oh, you cleaned our bathroom. It looks so nice. And I was like, yes, I did. And Viviana said the same thing, and I said, your woodwork was atrocious. And Viviana goes, oh, I don't ever look at that. I go, yeah, I know, I could tell. I never looked at woodwork when I was a teenager either. So I have to share this funny thing with you guys. So Grayson and her family, my two grandbabies, they're all on spring break in Jamaica right now. And we have a group chat, a family group chat. And so Grayson sent a picture and said, EJ living his best strawberry daiquiri life. He's drinking of course, a virgin strawberry daiquiri on the beach. So dang cute. So my husband had this brilliant idea he told Donna to make smoothies and let's take a picture of her outside in the snow because we got dumped with snow once again and send back living my best smoothie life. So I run to the store and I come back and they have already completed this funny thing and did it quite different than what they had originally talked about. So before I finish this, I am actually scrubbing this floor with a couple, I'm just doing it on my hands and knees. They mop it, but the mop doesn't always do the best job inside the grout. And there are lots of different hacks to clean grout. I know one hack that flies around is the toilet bowl cleaner, which I will never, ever, ever do. I've explained that before, but why I won't ever do it, I'm not going to go into why I won't do it, explaining it again. But anyways, this little Rubbermaid, it's like an electric toothbrush, except for it's for cleaning. It worked fantastic. I'm just using some, soapy water and cleaning it all. If you have a favorite grout cleaner that is specifically made for grout, not a toilet bowl cleaner, definitely feel free to share that down in the comments. It might help somebody else looking for something. And I've personally never tried a grout cleaner. I just scrub it like this. Usually works out pretty good. So I planned on just doing the bathtub, but I ended up doing the woodwork and the floor as well. It looks nice and shiny, clean. It only took me about an hour, I think. All the woodwork is nice and cleaned as well. Everything looks just lovely in here. The girls do need to clean off their mirror and their vanity a little, but like I said, that is their job. And I even cleaned off the vanity because I noticed a couple of dirty spots while I was down there cleaning the floor. So happy to have this done, and now we are going to work on some flower things, which I'm super excited about. Well, we got hit with dang snow again. The sun is very bright. I hope it melts it. I know these are cold hardy, but are they frost hardy once they start coming up? I have two of my poor little daffodils that bloomed. I don't know. I'm worried about these guys now. Hopefully they're still going to be okay and the snow gets melted very, very quickly. All right, I'm doing it. I'm going to start some flowers and I'm going to start some inside because these need to grow for a little while before the last frost date. And for me, the last frost date isn't until about the middle of May here in Michigan. So this will be the first time, and this is what I'm doing, snapdragons. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I didn't even know what a snapdragon was until maybe 6 months ago. They are so pretty. I've watched so many videos on how to grow these, and they seem like they're a little bit more difficult than some of the other flowers, but something being difficult doesn't necessarily scare me away. So we're going to try it. What's the worst that can happen? They don't germinate, but I'm going to try it. All right, so Grayson sends that picture over to the group chat about EJ living his best strawberry daiquiri life on the beach. My husband has this idea to have Donna outside with a smoothie in the snow, and I come home from the store, and this is what they sent in the group chat. Donna, Dad living his best beer life. He got his bathing suit on and everything is sitting out in the dang snow. Grayson just died laughing. And it's like 30 degrees today, so he was freezing his tush off. Oh my heavens, these are smaller than I thought they were even going to be. If you can see this, they're like teeny. I probably have 25 seeds in my hand, and that's, oh my gosh. Okay, I committed, we're doing it. All right, so one thing I saw, a little hack, is to take a toothpick and wet it. That way it'll pick the seed up, because the seeds are so dang small. And then to stick it in the dirt. That did not really work for me. My issue was the wet toothpick was picking up dirt. So then I couldn't see. The seed is black, the dirt's black. I couldn't see if the seed actually went on there or not. Now, maybe had I wet the soil first. Like I said, I watched lots and lots of videos on how to do this. A majority of them said you should wet your seed starting mix first. But I did come across a couple that said it was not necessary. There's one channel that I really like that's called She's a Mad Gardener. And she does not wet her seed starting soil or her potting mix before planting her seed. She has an absolutely gorgeous garden. She just finds it too messy because she does a lot of her planting indoors. So I went with not wetting it first. So I wonder if the soil was wet, if the toothpick would not have picked up the dirt. But anyways, this was not working, so I just had to use my fingers. And I don't know, some cells might have more than one. Some cells might have been missed. I just did the best I could. I could not believe. Like I said, I've watched so many videos on how to do snapdragons, and everybody says the seeds are tiny. You don't realize it until you hold it in your hand just how tiny they are. So if you've ever started seeds indoors, I'm sure you have opinions on this or what works for you, and definitely feel free to share it. But just like I say with cleaning, there is no one way to do anything. Gardening is the same way. You kind of have to figure out what works best for you in your area, in your climate, in your soil, all of those things. And those are all things I'm learning. So I'm crossing my fingers that these babies germinate. We will see. So what I did to water them was I misted the top of them, because you don't want a heavy water because the seeds are so small. You don't want them flying out. And then I bottom watered as well to soak up all the soil in the bottom. And then this came with a humidity dome, so I'm putting it over it. And I'm going to move it into a south-facing window because I don't have grow lights. So let's hope we can get this done without grow lights. All right, that is done, and that was so dang hard. I don't care how many videos I watched on how to grow snapdragons. Those seeds were way smaller than I even anticipated. Excuse me. So who knows? I may have missed some cells. Some cells may have 3 seeds. I don't know. We're going to see what happens. I labeled them for each side, which ones I planted, so I will know. I have a ton of snapdragon seeds left. If I do start getting some germination, I'm crossing my fingers. I'll be sad if it doesn't work, but you know, if it doesn't, it was my first time ever trying to grow a seed. Why did I pick the hardest seed to grow, or one of the hardest? Because I love the flower. And, you know, I'll just figure it out and try again. I'm not going to give up. Hopefully I can do this without having grow lights. This is a south-facing window, so it does get a fair amount of sun. And if we do have any really nice days, I'll probably take it outside as well. So there it is. But also, holy gamoly. Let me take this over here because I'm facing the sun, so it's a terrible... What in the world? I just saw something that I didn't even see before. What's happening in here? What are these? Where are these coming from? They're growing. Oh my gosh, are they growing? Remember, I planted 11 bulbs. Is it by itself? Because then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dang it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I only planted 11 bulbs. And what are those? What are those? Can one bulb make more than one tulip? Is that possible? These are specialty kinds, so I don't know. But oh my heavens, they're growing. They look so gorgeous. Oh, still hoping for blooms on Easter. They just seem to be growing leaps and bounds right now. So anyways, there's the tulip update. Let's put these babies back in the sun with their new sprouts that I don't even know where they came from. And come on, snapdragons, do something. OMG. Well, the one snow melted. Then we got this one. So much snow that they actually canceled school. Look at my poor flowers. Oh my gosh, I'm so worried about them. Then I was working on this. I just took these off. She's doing really good, but I wanted to take those off because I just wanted to make sure there is no drainage holes in this pot. So I thought, oh, well, she has to be in a different pot in here. Like nobody would not put drainage holes. No, she's not. She's not in a different pot. She has no drainage holes, which is a huge issue. So I got to try to find the drill now so I don't want to repot her right now and do this inside. I'm going to repot her when it gets warmer. She is putting off. This is my lemon lime prayer plant, by the way, that I got for $2.99 from the Kroger. It was awesome. I mean, she is putting off a lot of new leaves, and she's doing really, really good. So she really likes it in the spot I put her. Here's another new one coming. They're so cute. This one just started opening up right here. But oh my gosh, how do they, I mean, I like stuck my finger in here thinking oh, there is. It's so far, wait, maybe not. Is that another pot or is that just the lip? No, never mind. Nope, that's just the lip of this pot. There's no other pot. Oh my gosh, I'm so worried I'm gonna disturb her roots. She needs to be watered, but I gotta find the drill and get some drainage holes in here before this poor thing rots out or something. So anyways, well, that's gonna be our next quick project. Well, at least someone enjoys the snow. Oh, there he goes. I don't know where he went. Out exploring the yard. There he is. Checking on things. Hoping to chase some squirrels, probably. Oh, Clarky. All right, so of course tulips do not, one bulb does not produce more than one flower. I know that, but I was so confused. And I think what's happening is maybe these are a form of double tulips. I can't remember. I wish I would have, I threw away the name of them. But like, it's just confusing me because this is growing outside of this, but I think they're all going to come together and be part of one, like this is. Again, this is growing outside of one of these two. So remember how I had said in the other video, like I had a blank space over here. This bulb must have just taken longer to come up. So if I count it like that, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That would be 11 bulbs, but they are growing so fast. But that poor little one did take a while. Actually, I ended up turning it. I wonder if because I've had it in the window a certain way, I think I had it facing this way, which is probably why these ones are so much higher. So I turned it so that this is getting the sun. Of course, not today though, but it's getting the sun more often, so maybe that will help them catch up. So what I'm going to need you to do is hold this up high enough so I can see the bottom. I'm trying, yep, perfect. Did I spray you? Do I have it on reverse? That's fine. Oh, Lord. No, that's why this is not working. Do I have it on reverse that way? Oh, hang on, this is coming out.
I set it down. Got it in my eye.
Uh-oh, what got in your eye?
I don't know when you sprayed it, or when you did it, like something hit, like just sprayed at my face.
Oh, jeez. There, very tight. It should be tight. Okay. All right, ready? That is such a small hole. Let me try. Does that whole bottom come out? OMG. Did I not need to do this? Yes, the whole bottom comes out here. It strains.
Oh, look at the roots.
Oh, you identified roots, Donna Jean. We're going to have to report her soon. Look at that. She's got drainage hole after all. Okay, now, can we get this back on? That will be the question. Oh, there we go. Fancy dancy pots that I never seen. Okay, thank you. Well, who knew? I mean, some of y'all knew, probably. I did not know that this is the drainage. Ugh, Lord, Jody. So anyways, we're going to water her, but this is gone, so I'm going to take that off. I got some potato water, meaning I made mashed potatoes, and I saved the water. It's really good for your plants. Can also save pasta water, but I always put a little bit of salt in mine. So don't use it if you put salt in it. So I'm just going to use this potato water. And she needs a drink. And I give her some nice potassium. I can't believe that thing was on the bottom. Looks like there's a leaf down here I need to cut off. I'm not going to touch it right now. All right, she is nice and watered now. She'll be good for, I don't know, I water her about once a week, I guess. Oh, she's so pretty, so much new growth. All right, she's all done. Well, we're back in the bathroom. We're gonna end the video here, and I'll show you the finished product when it's done, but these faucets are terrible, and they Donna Jean couldn't even turn on her hot water. I don't know. Does Viv's work still? Donna Jean's was 10 times worse than this. They just get gunked up. The finish is coming off. The main issue was that she couldn't even use her hot water. Like the thing just wouldn't even turn. It just broke. So anyways, the hubs is replacing. I got some ones off of Amazon, which were really reasonably priced. And apparently this thing, I don't want to mess with it, but this turns, which is nice. But I haven't been filming it or anything because, you know, the hubs is doing it himself. And so there's been some curse words, curse words coming. He had to run to Ace to get a couple of things. The only thing I will say is the pipe that came with this, which he took. Yeah, he took it. It's very flimsy, and in order to hook it, the water line up, you have to, like this right here is what I'm talking about. It has to be like kinked, and the pipe that it came with was, it's not a pipe, but you know what I mean. The line that it came with is so flimsy that it's literally kinking. Like this one is a nice heavy duty, and that one is literally kinking, which is not good. So he had to run to Ace to see if we can find a different one. Those ones are too big. They won't fit the new faucet. So I'll show you them when they are finished. I know he's been working on it for a little while now. Tom. Hi. Oh, what? What did you say to me? Oh, hi. Hi. What are you doing? You want to know what's happening? You want to know what's happening? Oh, hi, Tom. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. All right. I think they are finished. It took 4 hours, but he got it done. Oh, look at these are nice screw out. Oh, never mind. I was just thinking for cleaning. How are they going to come out? Ooh, the water works. She has both sides on. Let's see. Ooh, that's fancy. I like that. That's nice for cleaning. All right, he did a great job. Works. Works. Look at that. Ah, so much better. All right, there you go. That is what I have for you today. We got some deep cleaning done. We got some flowers planted. We figured out my lemon lime, Maranta. Let me go show you outside real quick. All right, the snow stuck around for about 3 days. It is finally starting to melt. Look at these little daffodils. They've kind of perked back up. I got to be careful where I step in case there's, oh, I see one coming up there. Look at how cute it is. I got 2 of them that are open. That one looks like it's going to open soon. Remember this area I told you was pretty bare? I do finally see some things popping up here. There's one little one. So hopefully a couple more will pop up. But oh, I hope all these babies made it. Oh, that was really making me nervous. There's still a whole lot. Well, not a whole lot. There's still a bit of snow covering all the tulips over here. But they're definitely coming up. They're growing. Let's hope this didn't stunt any of their growth. So, all right, there you go. We got some deep cleaning done. We got some flower updates, some flowers planted, crossing my fingers. I get some germination on my snapdragons. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you so very much. And I'm going to see you again next week. Have a great day. Bye.